Roger, get up.
What?
You got the job.
I got the job.
You got the job, man. Get up.
I gotta go.
And sing.
I got the job. I got the job.
Wait, Roger.
That was Roger 2.0, everybody. This was so funny. It was 2018.
That's as good as it gets for me running. This was last year, last July. Started July. What an incredible July it was.
Raj doesn't need a phone booth. This is how he gets ready every day.
He's changed in front of everybody as we're going.
As he's running and biking, he changes, and then he's ready for the show.
Little cardio, though.
Takes a little breather.
What, it hasn't even been a year and a half. What an incredible time it has been here. It's been so much fun coming back.
Yes.
Right?
Because you started in 2002. I watched you all the time on BT as a student.
I think I was the first morning show reporter back in 2002. Nobody had ever had a morning show reporter, and so they said, let's try this, and it worked out incredibly well. I look a little different though than from 2002. That was the wonderful Grinch, Winnie.
Raj, you carry it well, though. You say that. I mean, you've lost. We should mention you mean that you've lost, what, 30 pounds?
Oh, I've lost 30 pounds as well, yeah.
But, I thought that's
there's a little more, no, there's a little more gray hair. I'm talking about
well.
from the 2002 version of me.
Yes.
But what a lot. There we go. Take a look at this back at 299 Queen. Liza Fromm and I had a competition, see how many people would get to say hello.
Was it who knew your names on the street? Was that the game?
It was, and to say hello, just to get people to say hello. Of course, don't let workplace health and safety see me running out on the street like that.
Oh my God!
But you know what? This show has always been about having fun,
spontaneity,
but giving people what they need, the information and news. Mel and Tammy do an incredible job with that. But we also get to have a little fun.
Did you just do a run-up drive-by to a cyclist?
To a cyclist, yeah. And I'm trying to think when this was, probably 2002, but such fond memories back then, working with Dexter on the live truck, being out there on the street, some of the big scenes that were out there.
Man, how that street has changed too now.
Has changed so dramatically. Everything in the city when you look from 15 years ago.
Yeah.
We may be in trouble. Okay. I just came to, it's Monday.
This is the police pulling up. I think I was getting arrested. I'm not sure why I was getting arrested. I'm sure they had a good reason.
Were you in trouble?
We were, I mean, Tammy would attest to this, how many times we've covered live scenes out on the highways and that. And the cops saw us there, and they're like, what are you guys doing? You shouldn't be here. And they actually moved us off the highway. And we had another time we were live on air, and a guy was driving on the on-ramp behind us, drove through the barricade live on air.
Whoopsie!
Yeah.
And you caught all that on camera?
We caught all that. I mean, one of my favorites, though, still has to be SARS Talk, which, I mean, SARS was such a horrific thing. I remember covering that, and people being absolutely petrified.
What is that, Raj? What is happening here?
So this was the Stones concert, AC/DC, that up at Downsview. We went up the night before the show started. Okay. We were live all morning there, all afternoon until about 4 in the afternoon, and then they said, you know what, we're going to be live again tomorrow morning. I said, I'm going to stay. So I watched the show, and I may have had a drink or two watching the show, because we were watching the show. We were sitting on the roof watching the show.
Yeah.
5:30 in the morning, the next morning, when we were supposed to go live, they sent GC, and Kevin sent GC
Giancarlo
to wake us up. Giancarlo to wake us up. And if you look at that video originally, Steve Bourne, one of our cameramen, is laying beside me. You see him just kind of look up and roll over and get out of the shot.
It's the City TV way. We keep it raw and real. That is not him pretending to be sleepy. No, that's him actually waking up from
That is me waking up at the SARS
nap.
concert after about 3 hours sleep. And that was the day. The next day, we found all kinds of things in the rubbish that was there.
Little Mary Poppins moment.
You're always graceful. Oh, style. Watch this.
You know, it's such a wonderful place to work, right? And the people we get to meet along the way. That was a wreck check on the highway. I know that looks funny, but those are cars that are dangerous to be on the roads. Still got my strut. Sunshine Girl, or Sunshine Boy, I guess I was.
Were you a Sunshine Boy?
All of us were. I'm not sure what is on my chin right there. That's a bad goatee. There was the ice cream truck, they wouldn't let us keep it, though, the ice cream cart.
And what is that?
That was the morning of the concert. There was no one there.
Now, fast forward a few years. Frankie threw cake in your face on his birthday. You thought you'd seek revenge, and he once again got you back.
I don't think he got me entirely. I think we're neutral on this one.
I don't know, Russ.
And Frankie is... Here was Frankie being mean. I'm like, oh, look, Frank, you're my friend.
Yeah, you were all nice about it.
I trust you. I believe you. And Frankie, if you're watching right now, it's not done yet.
Look at the joy in Frank's face.
It's still not done.
That is premeditation caught on camera, Frank.
But you know what?
There we are.
You know what, Roger? You like cake. You told me you like cake.
I love cake.
And so I just share the cake.
Thank you,
That's
Marie
all
Antoinette.
I do is I just share the cake.
Thank you, Marie Antoinette. We're not done yet, by the way,
Yeah,
Frank.
yeah,
But
eating cake with your nose. That's
It just
what Raj
really,
did.
it really just sums it up, doesn't it? Like, just fun. We have a great time in the mornings here and thoroughly enjoy it. And I mean, some of the interviews I've had over the last year and a half, Danny DeVito, right? How
Danny
incredible was
DeVito.
Danny DeVito?
We didn't want him to leave. He was the nicest guy.
Look at that. All right,
Ice
Cube. That was when I got to do the announcing of the Jays game.
Yeah.
This has all happened in the last year and a half. What an incredible experience this has been. And of course, interviewing the Prime Minister. It was incredible to have him. And then as a fanboy, Steve Earle. And Nazrin Sheikh, incredible young lady who has been fighting sex trade and child workers.
Yes.
We remember she was supposed to be on for about 3 minutes, and she went for about 7. And everybody just listened to her. It was incredible to hear her talk. Yeah.